You're on. So it's a cherry tree?
Yeah.
Looks like part of it broke off.
Yeah. We'll tag it. I'm not sure whether I'm going to cut it or not.
Now what he's doing is tagging. Call your dog. She's in the road.
Come on, Ellie. She'll figure it out. I just need to get some wood.
Right.
Put up and let it be drying. Which that's got a lot of curvature to it. That'd be some pretty wood in it.
Yeah.
It's not real big though. But
So you're looking for a cherry, and then what else?
cherry and poplar.
Poplar.
But we're just gonna drive around a little bit. We get to another area, we'll turn you back on.
What's that one there? Those two.
I'm not real sure. It's not a cherry or a poplar.
Probably red oak, white oak.
I don't know. It's got the bigger bark on it. I don't know. I'm not real up on it.
They're not up on trees.
I know several of them, but not all of them.
You know which one's burned.
Which one's burning, which one's what tree we got it. We got a dead one right there. It's gonna be a headache someday.
Which one that is? Oh, yeah, I see it. It's like it's lost bark all the way up.
Yeah.
How about this one right here?
Snap off right there at that bow.
That would fall right here in the,
Yeah, that'd be safe to cut.
right.
But it's, see how it's got that hollowed out? That's like where owls live.
Huh.
And hollowed out.
You could,
They've got to fall sometime.
right.
Most of the time, you're not standing underneath it when they do. I can see driving down through here with the side by side and that tree fall over on the side by side.
Yeah. Well, I would hope if you're on the side by side, you could get away from it quicker.
No, that's what fell over.
Now, I know that one is way up there at our tree line, but it looks like half of it came out.
Oh, that's that white oak. It's been struck by lightning 3 times.
Okay. And it's still growing.
Still growing. Yeah. All right, let's drive around and see if we can find something else.
Okay. Another area. Well, that right there, straight in front of you, would be a beautiful tree you get a lot out of.
Yeah, that's poplar.
I mean,
Probably got wire in the lower half of it.
would it drop? Can you drop it in the field?
That's what I'm sitting here looking at. Looks like it'll go back. Got it. We'll knock down several, just taking that one out.
Is that fence down? No, it ain't. Okay. I thought that fence looked down, but it was just.
No, okay. I mean, that's a pretty good size poplar.
Would that do all the wood for my art room?
No, not all of it.
That's what we need the poplar.
That one and that one.
That's what we need the poplar for, ain't it?
Yeah.
He's actually, because we're getting so much artwork, he's actually gonna build a art room for me coming off the back of the garage.
Don't fall.
Yeah, you may hurt yourself. Now that one's been leaning for quite a while.
Yeah. But it's not cherry.
No.
That's cherry right there.
Right.
We cut that one down a while back.
I can't hear you.
Hoping that's getting funky now.
Sorry to say I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I don't think that's cherry there. I'm not sure what it is. And it needs to go.
I know you've talked about that one leaning so much because of the horses get underneath it.
Yeah, well, it's fine for that. I'd say take out my fence more than once.
Well, do you have some that's not at the fence line?
Yeah, I do. Over on the other side.
All right, well, why don't we go look at them and save this for last?
Yeah, because them two poplars there, I could take them out, but take them daggone fence.
Yeah, it'd go right through the fence.
Yeah, I'm not above doing it that way. I try not to. I can help it.
What's that?
Firewood.
Firewood? More firewood?
I think it's hickory.
Oh, now, we'll take that out in sections.
Yeah, it's
You'd have to drag it.
harder to snag it. I gotta clear me a road back to it.
Oh. I thought it would come off that one log
I just have to take that long cable and hook to it.
and drag it.
Drag it out in sections and then.
Now, what you're tagging is not really for firewood. We've got firewood
we
down.
got tops laying everywhere.
Yeah, we've got firewood laying everywhere.
That oak and oak.
But he's looking at for cherry and walnut, hickory,
That's a big hickory right there.
and poplar.
Last time they loggers looked at a big hickory like that, and they don't nothing to do with it. Said hickory wasn't bringing nothing right now.
Huh? That's all right. We'll take the hickory.
Good for firewood.
Yeah, that is a pretty good one. Looks like it's got vines.
Yeah.
That ain't a poison ivy vine, is it?
I don't think so. It might be.
Oh, great.
Don't think so.
Well, I plan not to.
Let's just go sometime tomorrow.
All right. Okay, now we're another area.
Yep. We got one big poplar right there.
Yeah, right,
Takes a lot to get them out.
right there. Now that would fall down the hill,
Yeah.
and then you would just have to open up one little gap and pull it up.
Yeah.
Considering we're not going down the hill.
No.
Now this tree here, is it? It ain't one of them message trees, is it? No.
No, it's just coming out here where it's sun. Get out to the camp. Thought I had any cherry down here.
This barbed wire's been repaired and repaired. And
Isn't it hard keeping our horses in?
no. He thinks I'm a goat. I am not a goat, people.
Huh?
I said, you think I'm a goat? I'm not a goat. Anybody that actually knows me knows I am not good at walking in all this stuff. Now what's that? That's a cherry? Do what?
It will fall this way.
Okay.
That's got a lot of stuff in it. A fence is perfect too here. Sometimes it's almost says you're buying lots. You find them.
That's just it. We can't really find them right now.
Oh, we could.
Yeah, but not for the price we want.
I'll probably end up just going back to that one pile.
Okay.
Get that one out.
And is there any down towards the cabin?
Not cherries and stuff. I mean, there's several cherries back there. So, the poplars that I wanted right down there at the bottom.
Okay.
It'd be an ordeal to
Drag up. Well, can you cut them in like 8-foot sections, 10-foot
cut
sections?
them in sections and then drag them out. It's just, they just got to be dragged all the way uphill and then carried all the way out.
What about where the old arena was, the old catch pen? Any over in that corner? No.
Are you tired of it?
She's so silly.
We got like a little bench right there. It was probably, the fence was back there at one point.
Well, also, wasn't there like an alleyway that they used to run the cows up to that old catch pen?
No, it was way on up there. So that's just like a little bench. That was probably part of
The fence
the
row.
field at one time.
Yeah, and it's almost like instead of keeping the fields clear, they would just build the fence out further.
Well, man, it's an ordeal to come through here and cut all these trees off. They get to hanging down in your way, and then you got to cut them off, and then
Sometimes easier just bring the fence row
bring
out.
the fence out. Yeah, because you can go back there, you can find the fence 30 or 40 yards back in the woods.
Yeah.
Back to where they keep moving it up.
That's a big oak tree back there.
No, it doesn't. Probably not.
Well, let's go look down there at them other cherries. Down there, or let's go look down at the bottoms.
I don't know whether my dog will make it that far or not.
She'll go to the house. Yeah, he's got to go get the side-by-side, and he'll pick me up here. That's a good little hike through there. She ain't gonna get in there. For whatever reason, I don't know, they scare her maybe. Yeah, you need to get it all cleaned up back through here. At least there's no snakes out this time of year, I hope.
Do what?
I said there's no snakes out here.
No. Not that man.
Now this is back here where, if y'all remember, when he was cutting the firewood down, or what was you cutting down? And you dropped the tree on your chainsaw.
Yeah. one big old rock pile where they used to clean out.
Right.
When we moved up to the house.
And that's cherry. Old cherry. Kind of looks like an old Indian burial ground.
I mean, a logger looks at that and he don't see nothing. I've got a curve there.
Yeah, but we look at it and we go, oh, they'll be pretty serving trays and mantles and all kinds of stuff.
If it don't split on you,
Yeah.
only problem the way it's leaning.
Yeah, but a lot of our stuff is so small, is smaller pieces, 18 inches, 22, 24 inch. You could still get a lot of stuff even if it does split.
Yeah. You'd almost be better off here the way it's leaning. Backing up here with the backhoe and picking these roots off this side just so it would go ahead and fall and then cut the bottom off.
Huh.
Because the way it's leaning, if you start, notch it over here, start cutting through, it'll split right down the middle.
Right. But you could get enough out around the root to where you could just push it over.
Oh, the way it's leaning right now, just the way it's setting. Come in here and snap that big root off, and then come in here and just start snapping these little roots off.
Right.
It would fall. That'd be the safe way to do that one.
Okay.
I think that's what I'll do. Not today. That'd be a pretty crotch right there, where it goes up and split.
Right.
Put on the meal.
Oh, yeah. Make some real pretty nice serving trays and
Yeah.
table trays.
I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try to finish filling up them bags I've got. We can order some more bags and put them out there
Yeah.
for sale.
Well, you've got to work on some Christmas presents.
But them firewood bags are handy. I've been using them on porch. You just set the whole thing up on the porch and pull out of it.
No dust, dirt, no debris, no leaves, no.
Nothing. Just whatever was in the bag stays in the bag. So when you take it back off, put a new bag up.
Well,
All your trash is in the bag.
and also it's like, it seems like the bark is staying on the pieces of wood for some reason. It don't seem like that to you? No? Okay. Now, we'll probably go out this evening or later this afternoon and go down to the bottom where our cabin is
Yeah, where the poplars are.
and look at where the poplars are and where we can get some out, because we do need to get them cut so we can get them milled and let them dry for at least a couple of weeks.
Oh, the poplar to build with? You can build with it green.
Okay.
But,
So you think if that's the case, am I going to have my art room ready by Christmas?
no.
By New Year's?
Christmas is only how many days away?
By spring. How about by spring? Give me spring. Okay. I think he's Superman. I keep saying you can do it, and he does it, but on his own time.
You can only get so much done in a day.
Well, if you would stay up 24/7, like you tell me, I should be washing the dishes between midnight and 3 a.m.
And you don't.
And I don't know.
So,
But I think he should be able to do all this stuff. He's Superman.
no. Older you get, you can't get nothing done. You can get a little done, but if you can get a little done, you can get something done.
Yeah.
It just adds up over time.
Yeah, it's like, I wish I could remember the general's name. He was some big military guy, and I was listening to him one morning, and he made a lot of sense. And he was like, if nothing else, get up and make your bed. Get up and accomplish something. And he said, if you get up and make your bed today, then tomorrow get up and make your bed and do one step more. The next day, get up, make your bed, and do 2 steps more. I mean, and he was such a motivational speaker. I'll try to figure out who he was. He's still in the military, I think, but he's a motivational speaker. And if you know who the man is, let me know. I really enjoyed listening to him. I never caught his name. I just knew he was high up in the military.
All right. Well, I need to go get busy.
All right. Well, we'll turn you on later.
All right. We're back. We done several more things today. I've been dragging logs out of woods, or firewood logs. But down here at the bottom of our property, that's where I've got several poplars. They're like 16 inch. I mean, several of them. And I can drop them all down and go straight
So
up.
that one's straight ahead?
Yeah, that's poplar. And it'll all fall. I can make them fall that way.
Right.
We can bust them up, and then I can drag them out. It just takes so much time doing it.
Right.
But I'm just gonna have to spend the time doing it. But I've got 7 or 8 of them up through there, about that size.
Well, then I know down in we've got is this wet weather spring ravine?
Yeah, we've got several poplars in there that can come out.
That you can drop it right down.
Yeah.
Some nice good ones. Nice and straight.
Yeah, it just takes so much time. I just can't get a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of them done.
Well, you could do 2 or 3 what you need, and then
Yeah.
let
them
them
grow and
come back and get a couple more.
yeah, like that one big poplar right there, that one track, or this one here.
Right.
There's one, about 4 saw logs in that one log.
Right.
You can get quite a bit of lumber out of that one log.
Now you wouldn't have it hit the sycamore, would you?
That's not a sycamore.
Oh,
That's an English oak.
That's an English oak.
That's what I looked it up.
It's big. I just didn't want it to be took down.
It might hit it. But
Well, some of them other ones in the ravine here,
yeah.
you could take down. Which one, if you took some down in the ravine, would that open up for my wine zebo?
No.
Oh.
No. They're not that tall right there.
Oh.
Even be closer to that here.
Okay.
I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just right in there I could take down.
And it ain't going to hurt anything because this, like I said, this is just a wet weather ravine when we have a lot of rain and runoff.
Just getting them out of there without a skidder or whatever. I don't know whether you could rent a skidder. If you could rent a skidder, that'd be perfect.
We'll
It just
check it.
attaches onto the back of the tractor. And it works off PTO. You run line down there and it just pulls them up out of the ravine.
Well, you know, I know a couple of logging guys. They can tell you.
Oh, they'd be happy for you to pay them to get them up out of here.
No, I meant they could tell you if you can rent a skidder or not.
Oh, yeah.
Not that although our logging guys are super good.
If I had more stuff to do, we've got a friend, he does logging, he does excavating and stuff, but I don't have enough stuff for him to do. I just got
Right.
these trees.
Yeah, and he does the ones with the horses.
Yeah, which that would be too steep going up that hill
Oh.
for the horses.
All right, well, so probably this next week, maybe you drop a couple if you can.
I hope to.
Okay.
We got to do it before it gets too muddy so I can get up out of here.
Right.
But, or if it's froze, we can still drag them up out of here.
Right.
But I need to get me a hook. Well, I've got my yard box set up where it's that clamp where I can just clamp onto the logs and then pull them up. I can raise them up. If I can get the front of it up, they drag a whole lot better. I was dragging them today without it. Just a chain, and I try to get a little bit of it up.
Okay.
But
I
we'll
know
work on it.
it's like a scissor hook.
Yeah, it's not a scissor. It's just it's got teeth on it. Just dogs
Right.
into the log, and then you can pull it. But I need to get one of them just to make life a little easier.
Okay.
But yeah, we've got several poplars down here. All the building we want to build.
Right.
And I try to save all my stuff for stuff we want to build here.
Right. So everything comes off our own property. Cool. And we decided to take Bonnie and Clyde for a little ride.
Yep, they like to go. Bunny don't get out of the four-wheeler much anymore.
Well,
She likes to ride.
she has a hard time getting out, and she has a hard time getting back in. Her butt don't move too good.
Them logs over there, that was when we first had it logged when we first moved up here in 98. And that's still the top sitting there. That's some of the ones I never got to firewood.
And they're probably rotted by now.
Well, I mean, they're still
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, they're still there. We still
You gotta
be
think about it, 98.
Oh, that's,
It's 2024.
yeah, it's been a while.
It takes a while for a log to rot.
All right. There's still, I mean, you can look through there and see a lot of down logs.
Yeah.
That's the only thing about our woods. In the wintertime, it just, I don't know. It's just not pretty
Oh,
compared.
I like it. You can see things.
Oh, I like
You can
seeing,
see trees that you can take.
well, that's not why I want to come down the woods. I want to see the nice green and the leaves. Okay, you'd like to put that on?
Yeah, I'd like to put that on some. See them little knobs sticking out? I
Right.
bet that would make some pretty wood. But
Yeah, but you'd
I
have
ain't
to,
dead. I ain't no.
yeah, I was trying to say, I'd find a dead one first.
Yeah. But everything I've looked up on it, it says it's an English oak.
An English oak.
I don't know whether it is or not.
Yeah.
But let's get back up to the house. About supper time.
Yep. So I'm gonna make some pork chops. Gotta stick them in the oven. Do baked pork chops and mashed potatoes. Maybe peas.
You eat.
Peas.
That's another story on its own. I love peas. And for some reason, when we got married, she thought I didn't like peas.
So for 41 years.
41 years, we never had peas because she thought I didn't like peas. And I love peas. So now we get peas every now and then.
So now we get peas when we have mashed potatoes. Because that way they don't roll around the plate.
But I always loved peas. But I just thought she didn't like peas because she never bought peas. She never made them. So.
Well, and I wasn't going to waste our money on something like that when I thought he didn't like them. So,
I love peas.
okay.
So make sure when you get married, you tell each other exactly what you want out of life.
He wants mashed potatoes and peas.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, we need to get.
Well, remember to like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please let us know. As always, remember, we love you. God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day.